Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be building the brand new character, Firefly. Yes, yesterday we got her in our most recent wishing video. We were able to bring her home, and today it's now our job to build up our Firefly to her maximum potential. We want to get good Lightcone, good traces, good relics. Today we're getting the whole shebang. So without further ado, before Firefly blows away in the wind, let's get in to our video for today. Oh yeah, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel. Only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed, and it really helps me a lot when you do. So if you feel like it, please consider subscribing. But anyways, let's go build ourselves a little bit of a Firefly. So obviously when building Firefly, there's a couple things that we need to do, but first thing we probably should do is establish what her kit is. Because if you do not understand the fundamentals of a character's kit, then I personally believe that you can never understand how to build them. And the first thing about Firefly, her technique, which flies you up and flies you down. It's pretty neat. You're gonna jump into the air, and then during that free movement time, you can actually just launch onto enemies, and when you hit an enemy, you will immediately apply fire weakness to them, regardless of their weaknesses. As you see here, fire weakness, immediate kill. Again, fire weakness, usually she just kills because she's OP. And that's how Firefly goes. It's a pretty OP technique, to be honest. I consider it like Acheron's technique, except you don't insta-kill, you like semi-insta-kill. But anyways, let's talk about the rest of her kit. Here we go. Firefly. Now let's note a couple things about Firefly first. First thing, her basic attack does nothing. It's a basic attack. Wow. Thank you for sharing, Kekvin. Next thing about Firefly, her skill. First thing it's going to do, take HP away from us. You can see the big chunk it's taken there. Next thing it's going to do, it's going to immediately restore our skill for 60% energy. As you can see, we immediately got up her ultimate there. And then once you're done using that skill either 1 or 2 times, you're immediately going to go into your ultimate phase with Firefly. And this is where her true potential really comes out, is during her ultimate phase, which when you use it, you're immediately going to go next in the turn order. As you can see, Firefly jumped in the turn order there. And then you're going to have one of 2 options. You're going to have single target and blast attack. Single target is not all that interesting. It is going to restore you a little bit of HP and do a small amount of damage, but most of the time you're really going to want to be using those blast attacks. Now, why is this? Well, 1, the blast attack is AoE and it's going to hit multiple enemies. It also restores a little bit more HP than her basic attack does. It also applies fire weakness to a single enemy which you target, and then it also deals damage based on your max break effect, which caps out at 360%. So you're going to see this is going to do a marginal more damage than our little basic attack. It does about 100k there, I think it was. Really good damage right there. Now, these 2 things alone are pretty good, but that's not all that makes Firefly so great. Her ultimate has a lot more to it. Now, you're going to notice in her ultimate state, there's going to be a little turn meter coming up that's kind of like a fire flame thing. When that comes up, her ultimate is going to end. The complete combustion state, which is what it's called, is going to have a base speed of 52. So usually you can get maybe like 4 or 5 turns out of this before it's up. And when it comes up here in a second, you're going to see that our little turn is going to end here, and we're going to leave the complete combustion state. And now we have to get up our ultimate again. Luckily for us, it's not too hard. We use 2 E's, and we can get it back basically immediately. Second E, boom, and we get back our ultimate just like that. It's that easy. Now, what else is great about this ultimate? Well, most of it comes in with the bonus abilities. First bonus ability, we can actually break enemies that don't even have a fire weakness. Now, most of the enemies will have a fire weakness just because of Firefly's skill and her talent when you enter battle. So most enemies will naturally have a fire weakness. But if they don't already, you can actually break them even if they do not have a fire weakness, which is very, very useful. And then the second thing, Module B, actually gives you super break damage to weakness broken enemies while in your ultimate state. If you guys have been watching this battle like at all, you'll notice that we do not have the Harmony Trailblazer ultimate up, and yet we're still doing super break damage every time we attack an enemy. And that is all because of Firefly alone. She can do super break damage without Harmony Trailblazer. That being said, he's still a really good support and one that I highly recommend you use with her. The last thing to know about Firefly is her talent, which isn't the most dramatic thing in the world. It's just a little bit of damage reduction and a little bit of effect resistance to make your Firefly slightly more bulky. Also, if you enter battle with lower than 50% energy, she's going to immediately regenerate herself to 50%. And yeah, that's about everything I wanted to talk about with Firefly's kit. She's an extremely strong character. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think she's comparable to Acheron and being one of the best DPSs in the game in my personal opinion. But you let me know your own thoughts down in the comments below. Where do you think she sits? But for right now, let's get back into building our Firefly. Okay, well, why don't we get into building ourselves a Firefly? Hopefully you understand a little bit more about her now, but it's now time for us to build our kit. We need to level her up to the maximum level, which is going to be level 80, which I do intend to take her to. Going to start at level 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Can we do 80? No, we're a little short. What are we looking for? Okay, 15 more. Raging Hearts. Say less. I'm all there. Let's go kill the dinosaur. Hi there again. I literally just saw you, didn't I? I'm fighting a lot of you today. We'll bring the Acheron squad today, so we can compare who really is the best DPS in the game. Personally, I think I'm on the Firefly train, but to be honest, I think that's more recency bias than anything. I could see the argument for both. Obviously, they're good in different areas, and it honestly really just comes down to, you know, which game mode you're playing. Acheron is probably better for, like, pure fiction, maybe, or if there's a rotation that needs a lot of nihility characters. But obviously, if, you know, the rotation has break effect, then Firefly is going to be a little bit better. But anyways, let's finish killing up the dinosaur here. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay, we have all the resources we need. So let's finish leveling her up. We're going to send her one more time and take her to level 80 to the very maximum because we can. There we go. Level 80. And of course, with that, we are also going to get ourselves 3 separate Star Rail passes, which we are going to claim. Number 2, there's number 3. And you guys know how this works. I don't have to say the line anymore. You already have it memorized by now. Let's just... Oh, I have 16 pulls today. Well, if you guys don't know, if you have a 10 pull to spare, you're actually guaranteed to get a 5-star after upgrading your Firefly. All you need is a spare 10 pull. You go to the standard banner and you get nothing. Instead, you get a new light cone. How exciting. I mean, I guess I still have 6 more. I might as well use them. Shoot. Surely. No. Yukon. Ooh, I actually enjoy that character. Let's go. No. Come on, bro. I had 16 pulls today. Surely. No. We're never getting that. Hey. Well, that's not happening. Is what it is, though. One day we will get that, and I will be overjoyed when it happens. That day will not be today. Anyways, besides that, we still have more important things we need to do, because Firefly still isn't fully built yet. Next thing we need to do is get her on a little light cone. Now, she has a lot of good light cone options, and I want to talk about a few of them. So Firefly has one best in slot, which is, of course, her signature. Need I say anything else? After that, you also have a couple good options, one of which being on the Fall of an Ion. Now, this one's interesting because it's actually an attack scaling light cone, but this is actually good for her for a couple of reasons. One, because she's an attack scaling character, along with a break effect scaling character. That was the only reason. There wasn't another one. She has a passive that actually gives her break effect for every 10 points of Sam's attack that exceeds 1800. You're going to get 0.8% break effect. So attack is actually really, really good on her. So therefore, the On the Fall of an Ion is actually really good for free-to-play players because you can just get this from the shop. The last option, and if you don't want to use either of those, is you do have the option of indelible promise, because it gives break effect. The crit rate doesn't help too much. You don't really need crit stats on Firefly at all, but the break effect, super nice, really helpful. And other than that, I mean, something irreplaceable isn't bad. This one also gives you attack percent, so therefore it can technically be a good light cone, although I would recommend On the Fall of an Ion over it, so there's almost no reason to use that light cone. And other than that, I don't have too many recommendations. Wolf Walk Time with Peppy also increases attack, which is nice, but again, if you have the Misha one, I recommend that. What we're going to be using today is her signature. I don't have it, but because we are the luckiest people on Earth, we'll just do one pull and we'll get it. Like this. Never mind. Okay, let's be a little more realistic. What we're actually going to be using is the Misha one. I could use On the Fall of an Ion, but it's on my Jingliu currently, and I don't want to take it off her. So instead, we're using this one, and something we can actually do for this one is I do actually have the ability to superimpose it. We can superimpose it 2 times and get ourselves 42% free break effect. That is huge. Let's upgrade this as far as we can. Level 40, 50, 60, 70, and then we're going to get ourselves a level 80 light cone. Let's go. And now we have our light cone and our level. Our Firefly is about halfway to being done. Oh, wait, hello there. I didn't see you. I want to try something. I really thought that would work. Okay, guess we're fighting it then. Oh gosh, this is the worst team. Okay. All right, what is this team? I can't believe I just lost to a trash. Whatever. Anyways, trash cans aside, let's level up her talents. This is going to take me a minute. I have pre-farmed everything. Let's just skip forward in time until I'm done all this. Okay, and we're pretty much done with her talents. We got them to 9975. I'm pretty satisfied. We missed a little effect resistance. Not the end of the world. I will live. Though I do feel like we probably should max out the ultimate because this thing is nasty. This thing is so good. So I kind of do want to just go and grind a couple of these. So just very quickly, roll the compilation. Okay, we got what we needed. Good stuff. Now all I have to do is go to Firefly, go to her traces, and then with one run, I have enough with my Tears of Dreams to just finish off her ultimate, get it to level 10. And there we go. Firefly now busted officially. However, there is still one more thing we have to do. The final and most important thing of any character, the relics. Now, Firefly has a couple relic options, but there is definitely a main one that you want to use, and that is Iron Cavalry. Use this. It's made for Firefly. It gives you break effect, super break, defense shred. It's amazing. Use this. If you don't have that full 4-piece, which I imagine most of you don't since it just came out, you can also go for a 2-piece speed and mix it with the 2-piece break effect from this set or a 2-piece break effect from another set like the Thief of Shooting Meteor, which is only really good if you're using the 2-piece. She does not need the energy recharge, so I only ever recommend the 2-piece. So my main options are either 4-piece cavalry or mix a bunch of 2-pieces. Next option you have, planar ornaments. Straight up again, just use the one that's made for her. It gives her speed, fire weakness, break effect, use this. End of story. Though if you don't have that, because again, I imagine most of you won't, because it's new, you do have Talia Kingdom of Banditry, which will give you more break effect. And yeah, that about sums up Firefly's relics for the most part. Now, what stats are we looking for on Firefly? Well, there's 2 main ones. Attack, break effect. Third, speed. Those are the 3 stats we're looking for. We do not particularly care about crit rate and crit damage on our Firefly. So with that being said, let's build her some attack, break effect, and speed. For the body, attack, obviously, attack percentage. Now I did actually just start grinding the new set. I started this morning. So we do have a couple pieces to upgrade, like this attack percent body, for example. But I do want to make sure that I have a 2-piece to at least pair with it first. So do I have any speed boots? HP speed? Okay, not the best piece ever, but it'll work as a substitute. Gloves, we have some break effect on this one. That's nice. And then our hat, we got one with attack percent. We got one with speed. Let's go the one with speed. And just like that, we got a full 4-piece. That was easy. I literally grinded the set like 3 times this morning. The only problem is now we have to upgrade all these pieces, and if they don't go well, they don't go well. Let's see the first one here. It's not great. It ain't great. Gloves, break effect, straight up, give it to me. Ooh, not bad. Attack percent and break effect. We take that. Now all I need to do is roll the bottom 2 stats. Easy peasy. We do it. Or not. We get the top 2. That's okay. We get the bottom 1. And there we go. Not terrible. Could have been a lot worse. We'll take that piece. We move on to the body. We have break effect. Can we also get speed? Or not? Okay, so there's one stat we want. The third one. One time. We'll take one time. We'll take one time. It's not terrible. Then last, our boots. There's not a singular good stat on this piece. And there's still not a singular good stat on this piece. Okay, this one's ugly, but we have to upgrade it. Effect res, defense. Ugh. Okay, is what it is. Not the greatest, but it works. That's going to be our 4-piece. Now all we need is the 2-piece. And again, I have started grinding the new set. I started grinding it this morning. So let's see if we have any good pieces. I have 4. Okay, it's not looking hopeful. We have attack percent. Ooh, that's actually exactly what I need. Attack percent orb. That's perfect. And it has break effect. Oh my goodness. And then we have no ropes. Okay, so I have 1 orb, 0 ropes. That means all we need to do is synthesize a single break effect rope. Now, I don't know if I have the means to do that. Let's find out. Link rope. Do I have a customized synthesis? I do. I have 2 of them. Let's get a break effect rope, and let's just get the god piece right here. Come on. Let's see. Break effect, speed, attack. Attack. Good enough. We got one of the 2 stats we wanted. And we got 1 attack percent, sure. Let's see 1 more attack percent. We got crit rate. Never thought I'd be disappointed about that in my life, but I am. Not great for Firefly. Let's finish off our orb and get straight attack percent. That ain't even a stat on the piece. It's break effect. Let's just straight break effect. One more time. We'll take it. One more time. Good enough. And just like that, we have officially finished our Firefly relics. And now we're pretty much done her build. Firefly, you have Lightcone. You have traces. You have relics. You have a single Eidolon, which you'll know if you watch my pulling video for her. You don't have the second one, however. We can change that. Watch this. We're about to get the second one right here. Bing, bang, boom. We get it done. Eidolon number 0. Anyways, let's take a look at her final stats. Firefly, you are rocking 146 speed, 2.4k attack, and then you're going to be running 200% break effect. I would say that is pretty good, my friends. We have officially finished our Firefly, and it's time for us to take her for a little spin. We're going to be going to the parlor car. Hello there, messenger. Let's enter the Forgotten Hall. And of course, we're going to be going to the Dastardly Stage 12, which kind of terrifies me. Anyways, unfortunately, on my account, I don't have good built supports for her. The only good built support I have for her is Ron May. Currently, my Gallagher and Harmony Trailblazer do not have full kitted out kits on them. So instead, I'm going to use her with Pela. And then for our sustain, we're going to go with Adventurine as I think going to be our best option here. And let's get her going. May not be my most optimal team ever, but I hope it's going to work for us. We're going to see here. Let's use the ultimate and give him a fire weakness. Here we go. And because we have the E1 on this Firefly, our skill is actually going to be really good here because we're not going to use skill points every single time we use our skill in the ultimate mode. So we're going to immediately want to get into that. Transition into the next mode, and then we just start evaporating everything. How much damage? 94k. Whew. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. We keep everything broken with Ron May because now we get a super break damage with her. Obliterate. 120k. Let's go. We go again. We break the goldfish. Goodbye. We need to use this immediately. Defense shred them now. Don't let them get back up. Nope, break. Nope, break. I love that move. Here we go again. Set the seas ablaze. Ooh, new achievement. Let's go. Okay, they got their turn this time. A little annoying. I'll tell you what, we are not using any skill points with this team. Because of Firefly's E1, I haven't used like a single skill point. I could actually afford to use a little bit more, to be honest. Oh gosh, you're gonna die. I really need your heal. Can I get your heal already? What's happening? She just will not get a turn. There we go. Okay, we need to kill these ones. Let's get them. Good stuff. One gone. And we healed a little bit of health. That's important because now we're out of our ultimate state again, which is very bad. very, very bad because we got to use another one of these and we're going to go down to 1 HP. Oh, gosh. Let's go back into our ultimate state. I would like to not be at 1 HP and a full shield. That is a really funny thing to look at. We got the weakness break again. Let's go. And the trotters are dead. Just adventurine. Let's kill them. Goodbye. Break immediately. Yep. There we go. Immediately to 50%. Oh, gosh. He's broken again. Kill him. And there we go. We got the break. 0%. He's dead. Huge. We're back at 1 HP. Come on. Let's break him this time. Come on. 50% again. Yep, straight up. Just do 50% to 400,000 damage. Let's kill him now. Oh, man. We're so close. 50%. Almost there. We go ultimate. And this should be the end of Argenti. The end of his lifetime. Here we go. Yep, 162,000 damage. And we win the fight. And that, my friends, is the power of Firefly. Let me know what you think about her down in the comments below. I know she's one of my favorite characters. But anyways, that's going to be the end of our video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.